Hey y'all, hey, and welcome back to another episode, video, whatever, of CEO Diaries. I know I haven't done one in a few days, but let's catch up. Let's talk about it, all of the things. So I told you guys my TikTok had been restricted. It got restricted Friday after I went live, so I couldn't go live Saturday, Sunday, and a portion of Monday, but I decided not to go live at all on Monday because by the time I was going to get the restriction off of the account, it was past my time that I like to go live. So I went live on Tuesday on TikTok and YouTube, and it was a good little break. I was able to make a whole bunch of content. I made YouTube videos. I batched a lot of reels that you guys have been seeing on the channel. I even started working more on the surprise I have coming for you guys. I'm not going to drop it yet, but just know I got a surprise. So I got a lot of stuff done, a lot of stuff, because if y'all have caught my lives before, I'm on live for like 2.5 hours. So I was able to get a lot of stuff done, kind of relax, regroup, get my mind right, because I was very irritated about the fact that they restricted my live, but it is what it is. So I went live on Tuesday for the first time since the restriction, so yesterday. And I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key disappointed because my reach was like none. I don't know what happened. Tuesdays and Wednesdays tend to be my slower days on live anyway, so that much is true. However, it was giving like when I first started going live on TikTok 5 months ago. Like that's what it was giving. Like it was freaking dead. It was dead. There was normally I cover how many people I have on my live at one time. I cover the number because I don't want to underdeliver or overdeliver just based off of the number. So I never know how many people are on there per se, but I can kind of gauge it based off of the engagement. Like how many people are hearting, sharing, commenting, and whatever the word I say. And so when I wasn't seeing any of that, I'm like, okay, is there anyone on here? And when I first got in there, I was on there for like 15 minutes and I got very discouraged. So I got off and I was like, you know what? F this. I'm just not going to do it today. Like I was very in my ego, very in my ego. And when I ended the live, it said I only had 117 people that came through. So I regrouped for about 5 minutes. I was like, Jazz, just get it together. Just get it together. Just get it together. So I was like, okay, I'll restart the live. So I restarted the live. I finished the live all the way through, but the reach was very low. However, I did have like 7 people who were commenting. They were asking questions. They were double tapping the screen. They were sharing it. So that's what's most valuable. So it kind of like helped me feel better, even though it wasn't a whole bunch like what I'm kind of starting to be used to. It was still way better than when I first got on there. So no one bought anything yesterday, which I kind of already knew, but I was like, it's okay. I'm running with a new script. I'll just use this as the opportunity to practice the new script or whatever. And so when I got off, I had a total of 250 people that came to the live. That's not my normal. Normally when I end, I have 1K people, and I've had maybe 3 lives where I've had 2K. So I'm like, okay. But I will say, there have been lives where I had a whole bunch of engagement, a whole bunch of people sharing, hearting. I got to my like goal, which is typically about 20,000 likes. I got to my share goal, which was over 100 shares, and ain't nobody bought nothing. Okay, so I can't even sit here and say that the more people you have on the live means the more you'll make, because that's not true. I have had lives where I had a few people on and I got all 4 people to buy. So the number just, it really doesn't matter. But it was discouraging for me because I'm like, is this because of the restriction? Is this because they took the live for a few days? So now I'm back at like ground zero. Is this what we're doing, TikTok? Is this what we're doing? Like it was very irritating. But I just chalked it up. I was like, it is what it is. I ain't gonna stress. I'm gonna keep pushing out this content, all the things. So today, so that was yesterday. Today I got on live and I came into it with the attitude of I really don't even care anymore. Like I have no more mental capacity to give a flying fuck. I can't do it anymore. I cannot keep exerting energy into things I cannot control. It is what it is. I'm going to show up, be myself, spread the knowledge, motivate people, inspire people, which is what I'm very, very, very good at. And if someone buys, great. If they don't, it just is what it is, right? I don't have time. And so I'm always on YouTube and TikTok. And so I got on the live. It wasn't as active as I'm used to, but I had already said to myself, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to commit to it. And I did have people commenting on both the YouTube live and the TikTok live. Normally, I just only have people commenting on TikTok. YouTube typically is a little quiet. Like, y'all will be there, but y'all a little quiet with it. But I seen two, I'm assuming women, based off of the username, I seen two women, like they were commenting the words. This was on YouTube. They were asking questions. They were asking me to repeat myself. I was like, okay. Okay, YouTube. Okay. I see y'all. Y'all are awake this morning. Yes, TikTok. Okay. I see YouTube and YouTube. Okay. So, I'm going through it, whatever. Y'all, someone on my YouTube purchased. I was like, yes. And it's so crazy because literally when she had purchased, I was just talking to the live as the collective about how you do not need a large audience to make sales. And I was telling my live, and I've told you guys before, I was telling my live when I first started doing the online coaching, because I've been a full-time creator, I've been selling digital products, but it was this year that I decided to start monetizing this, right? Like teaching people how to do it too. And when I first launched it, when I first launched the mentorships, my ebooks on becoming a content creator, my very first, I would say 10 sales came from YouTube. And at that time, my mentorship program was higher. I had it priced at $149. Now it's at $99. And my ebook, Becoming a Content Creator, I had that priced at $49.99. Now I think it's $19.99 or $24.99, somewhere up in there, but it's like half of the price. But my first 10 sales came from this very YouTube channel that I'm posting this video on. And at that time, it didn't have 3,000 subscribers, okay? It had like, I want to say 900, maybe 1,000, maybe 1,100, somewhere up in there, but it definitely wasn't what it was today, okay? And the reason why the YouTube channel even grew to that was because before I started teaching coaching and stuff, I was actively posting on this YouTube channel like 2 and 3 videos a day. This was a brand new YouTube channel. I started this YouTube channel in October of 2024, okay? That was the very first post. And one thing I know how to do is grow a platform. That is one thing your girl knows how to do. And I also know how to build an audience who's gonna want what you're selling, okay? That is one thing your girl knows how to do very well. And so I was putting out like 3 and 4 videos a day on this channel. Long form videos, but they weren't, long form is just anything over 3 minutes. Just anything over 3 minutes. So some videos might be 5 minutes, some might be 7, some might be 10, but not really. I would just sit in my kitchen in the morning after I ate breakfast and I would just knock out 3 and 4 videos. I would upload them and then I would proceed with my day. If some hit, they hit. If some didn't, they didn't. And at that time, when I say hit, I meant like got more than 10 views because it was a brand new channel. And so I was doing that like every day, nurturing this channel and all of the things. Now I did have a video, I think I was talking about threads. I don't know which video it was. That one did go viral. I was talking about threads was paying me $5K to post. It was part of the Threads bonus program. That one went viral for this channel, okay? It hit 17,000 views, which is a lot for a very, very small channel. But the point I'm making is I had been nurturing this channel and building an audience who was interested in content creation, motivation, inspiration, all of the things. So when I dropped my coaching, it made sense. It was a product that, my audience would want. And so that's what I tell all of my students. That's what I'm telling you guys. You do not need a large audience. You just need the right audience, okay? And so I had taken a break from posting as much on this YouTube channel because my coaching business started to really take off, whoop-de-whoop. And I was the one-woman show. Like I was going live 2 and 3 times a day. If y'all seen me, y'all see me. And I didn't really have time to post content. So I wasn't able to nurture this channel like I was once before. But your girl has been putting out videos. And I know you've seen them. Someone had commented, it was like, how many reels are you posting a day? I was like, yes. That means they always see me. Yes, perfect. And to answer that question, between 12 and 15. 12 and 15 reels a day, and then 2 long form videos, the one I post earlier and then the CEO Diaries. But not every day am I getting out 2 long forms, but I'm always making sure to get out at least 1. So And then I'm posting in the community like 3 and 4 times a day. Okay, so your girl is back active on this channel and you guys have noticed it, and thank you so much for the support. But I say all of this to say I'm giving you guys this backstory because if you know how to build an audience who wants what you're selling, meaning you know how to connect with people, you know how to share information that is valuable to your audience, geared towards the digital product that you're selling, then you will be able to sell it. You do not need 10,000 followers to sell anything, okay? You do not need 10,000 subscribers. You just need the right audience. And as long as you show up every single day, which is what I always do, it might not have had always been on this YouTube channel, but I was showing up every day, whether it was on TikTok, Instagram, Threads, somewhere, right? As long as you show up every day, you will be able to sell your products. Now, the problem is a lot of times people don't know, well, what kind of content should I be posting to build the audience who's going to want what I'm selling, right? That is the question of the day. And if you want to know, make sure you enroll in your girl's 12-week coaching mentorship. I got you. Lock in, lock in, lock in. I teach you how to create the content to attract the audience. I teach you how to build the product. I teach you how to create content, how to build all of your platforms. I teach you every single thing you need to know to be successful on these online streets, honey, okay? I think I have like 170 students now. Like, we lit. We do weekly coaching sessions, and you also get the replays of each video. I expect you to watch the replays at least 100 times. Each. We meet every single Sunday, so you got lots of videos to watch. And you also got a lot coming up. And then you get access to the private community with me and all of my other students. I'm giving my students homework assignments, checking in. My inbox is always open for you. So you best be asking me questions, asking for feedback, my opinion. I have to review digital product before you start selling it because I want to make sure you got everything in there, create an irresistible offer, all of the things. So the link is down below in the description. You will be a happy, happy, happy person. I love my students. I love just seeing them grow and elevate. Like, I had so many students who were so afraid to post, afraid to go live. Now they're posting, they're going live, they're making money and all of the things. So if you're struggling with any of the above, lock in. Lock in, lock in, okay? But I wanted to share that story with you guys. Everything's going great. Mental health is in order. I feel good, amazing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.